Good evening. Good evening, everyone. It is I, Sharon. Sharon with a microphone rock on. It is I, 𝗪𝗏, the soul alchemist, being here with you. Saying good evening. Saying how are we? Saying let's burn some sage. Because we sure need it, because there is so much stuff happening. How are we? Tell me how you are. Say hello. Show yourself. Let us burn. Let us burn and clear some stuff. So who is here? Say hello to me if you can. Hi, Simone. Who's VDP? Remind me who's VDP. We have lots of joy, lots of fun. I have a very powerful show today. Hi, Simone. Okay, here we go. Let us burn a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. It's so funny, you know, in Facebook you can't even see who it is. Hi, Carrie. Carrie, send a message. Here's Nat. You see, you don't even need to send a message to your auntie. We are all here. I am so happy. So Sharon, are you here as well? Sharon Deckel? I literally, hey Nat, here we go. Let us burn a little bit. And feel how everything is in the flow. You know, it's a new moon. And it's a new moon energy. And it's a new time to manifest and to ask. Hello to your blends. You're new. Here we go. Hello, Haley. My day was actually super full. I think I haven't stopped from 5. I usually wake up now at around 5:55. Haven't stopped. So now it's actually an opportunity for me to sit and have a chat with you. And yes. So how are we? How was your week? What is happening for you? Tell me if you are content in your life. Tell me what you do when you have the awareness. You see me well? Yeah. When you have the awareness, when you take responsibility, or when you don't, and then there are consequences. You have a chance, an opportunity to change, to clear, to shift. As soon as you take, as soon as you take responsibility. Once that something came into your awareness, and I can use it in the form of domestic blindness, I can use it in the form, do you know what domestic blindness is? You see something that is imperfect and you ignore it, you're aware of it. But then you just choose not to do anything about it. Are you one of them, or do you know someone who does it? It's usually a very regular joke in a household, you know? Oh yeah, domestic blindness. They see that something is like, need to go to the dishwasher or need to be rinsed, but they just ignore it. Or they see that potentially something needs to be wiped or washed, but they just ignore it. This week I had a couple in my clinic, and one of the complaints was that one of them is doing everything and the other one just doesn't even see it. So then the other one who doesn't see it can't take responsibility. But once that it came into that person's awareness, they have an opportunity to change. Now, some of you will say that it's probably the guy, but it was actually the girl. So let's not even consider gender awareness. It is really about the ability to realize what does the other person wants, needs, would like from you, in order to then to create the harmony between you guys. Okay? So do you have something in your life that you are unaware of, according to you, yet the other person in your life, and it doesn't have to be a partner, it can be a child, it can be an adult or a parent, or depends who it is, keep telling you, this is not enough, this is not enough, you want more, this is not right. Do you have anyone like that? Write it to me, if you do. And then you're saying, but what have I done? Or what haven't I done? Or no matter what I do, it's never enough for them. But that comes from that victim point of view. Right? However, how will you actually take responsibility, and then you can shift and shape. And once that you're actually doing this, everything can change for you. The consequences can just bring you a different point of view. Does that make sense? And do you have any questions for me? Write to me. I think that there's some problems with the internet. Can you see and hear me well? Can you see and hear me well? When people don't take responsibility or unaware, the consequences can be fatal. And they can be heartbreaking. Okay, good. Thank you. Both of you wrote yes at the same time. You know, I'm speaking to both phones here. So it's like I'm watching both Insta and Facebook group. And as I said, one day soon we will, thank you, one day soon I will just broadcast from the YouTube channel, and then we'll be able to put it as a link, I guess, but you know. So what happened to you when you are unaware? What happened when you're unaware? You might be irritated, you might be stressed, you might feel stuck, you might feel out of control, right? You might feel out of control, potentially as well manic. Those were the words of some of the clients through the week. And you know, the beautiful side, or the beautiful, I guess, gift that is happening is that once that a subject immerses or reveals itself, it seems that it takes a whole full pattern of everything that is happening. Does that make sense? So, what are you doing? Are you a slave or are you a master? What happened when you are aware? You'll be content, you'll be in the flow, in control, focused, mastering your life. So remember how last week, for those of you who were on the live when I was in Byron, we spoke about the master elixir. We are continuing within the master elixir, because the journey that it actually takes you is very, very amazing. So last week I was lecturing in a mini conference in Libby. Can you tell your husband that he's an absolute legend? That Sharon said that he's a legend. I thank him. Didn't even have a chance to tell him. I didn't stop until now. So if you need recommendation for an amazing handyman here in the Caulfield or Bayside area, I will recommend someone from actual experience. So hit me and ask me if you need someone. But I was lecturing in Byron Bay and in a mini conference that was, the name of it was Let's Connect. Because lately, everything that has been happening was just via the internet, via Zoom, via this, via that. And what happened is people starting to lose the personal connection. And we don't want that. We don't like that. Okay? We want to be fully connected. So when my friend and teacher from Byron told me, Parijat, her name is, she said, there is a conference. I said, I'm coming. And not only that I said I'm coming, I said, can I speak? Can I take a spot? And I was provided a spot. And I was talking about the emotional cycles of your fight, flight, and freeze. And about the loops that it keeps taking, the trauma keeps taking you over and over. And then we create new situations, new experiences that will keep us in that loop. And really what we need to do is to break that loop away. And once that you're able to break that loop, you are winning. Because otherwise you are a slave. You're a slave of that behavior. You're a slave of that energy. So last week we spoke about how to deal with the change. It's not actually the solution, it's the change. How to keep going. Boom, boom, boom. Change, 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 change. That's what's happening. Boom, boom. Don't go devastated. Don't take it personally. Just do it. If I'll tell you the amount of things that I have done today, you would say, oh my God, I need at least 3 days to do it. But you see, I was in the flow. And once that I was in the flow, it was like, choo, choo, choo. Kept going, kept going, kept going. In this new moon that puts us in Sagittarius, what is happening is that we're starting to get fiery. We're starting to achieve. We're letting go of the depth of the Scorpio, and we are soaring with the Sagittarius to go and achieve the things that you want to achieve. To go and to be able to connect to your true desires. Now, if you are going and creating it as a climax until the full moon, you're a winner. So what is it that you want? Do you want to be a slave or do you want to be a master? Where do you take yourself and how do you take yourself? When you are taking yourself through the level of awareness, that means that you need to control or to be in control of your ego. And once that you are in control of your ego, what is happening? You will take responsibility. And when you take responsibility, what will happen? What will be the consequences? Freaking awesome. That's what it will be. And this is where we need to shift the energy. We need it to be that awesome. We need it to be that amazing. Does that make sense? Wait, my Insta phone is gonna fall in a minute. Yeah. There we go. So how are you going to support yourself in these changes? How are you going to support yourself when you are struggling, I guess, to break old patterns? You need to set up a goal. You need to set up a goal of what you really want. Once that you know what you really want, everything will start to happen for you, with you. Does that make sense? Does any of you speak a second language? Can you just write to me yes and which one? Do you speak or understand another language? Or you grew up with another language at the house? Whether it's Serbian, whether it's Hebrew, whether it's, what other languages, the people that I know here? Was there any other languages that were spoken to you in the house? I know that when I am in my flow, I'm happy. What's the language, Donna Marie? Macedonian? Yep. What other languages? Because I'm going to tell you something in a second. I just need to get some more languages. Nat, Serbian, Russian. Привет. As soon as you can tell me a few more. Falafelus. Down. Greek and Maltese. Okay. Now, here's the deal. If you had, right? If you had a trauma happening to you in your origin language or in a different language, you need to clear it in that language. Okay? You have to clear it in that language. Otherwise, when you learn to speak English and it's already the trauma has happened, you will not clear it. You will only clear it until a certain level. But the level of where it started, of what happened, is still going to be there potent. Does that make sense? I have proved it over and over and over and over again. Okay? Steph, did you grow up with Sri Lankan in the house? Where's mom from? Sri Lanka or India? You need to connect and to say to yourself in your language of origin, ready? I want you to close your eyes and feel for a second, not if you're driving. If you're replaying this and you're driving, do not close your eyes. But I want you to say something, first of all, in English. Say in English, the war is over and I am safe and secure. Say that. The war is over and I am safe and secure. Does that feel true? If you think of a stress, does that feel true? Is that real? Is that right? Tell me yes or no. And now I want you to say in your language of origin, whatever it is, in Hebrew, המלחמה הסתיימה, אני בטוחה ומלאה בביטחון. Okay? Say it now in your language of origin. The war is over and I'm safe. In the language of origin, if the trauma has happened, Natalie, I'll be interested to see. If you will say it now in Serbian, what will happen? Think of your Macedonian, Greek, Maltese, Hebrew. The war is over and I am safe and secure. Is it really that super clear? Yes or no? And if not, where is the pain? This, I'll wait for another second. Yes or no? Any change? The war is over and I'm safe and secure. What does it mean now? It means that there's a part of you, if it doesn't feel clear, there's a little part in you that doesn't feel completed. And what do you do with that? This is the side that puts you in trouble. So what you really need to do now is to clear this trouble. Does that make sense? So are you ready to shift and move the stress on all levels and all dimensions? Yes? You know, listening to this live is quite committing, isn't it? Because you're actually committing to listen to things that might change your perception and change your awareness. And this conversation is actually speaking to your subconscious and to your soul and waking it up and asking it to be connected to who you are and what you are. Not just to listen to me or to someone else, it's to listen to yourself. Right? So let us connect to yourself. Put your hand on your heart and feel. I am safe. No matter what is happening to me, I am safe. I am safe and secure no matter what. And once that you're saying it to yourself enough times, the adult in you is now ready to shift. The adult in you is now ready to let go. So are you ready to let go? But what are you really letting go of? You are letting go of all the things that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay? You are letting go of everything that is like completed. What can that be? Sabotages? negative programs, negative perception of self. All of this can be cleared and shifted when you decide to let it go in the past. Your digestion will be better, your sleep will be better, you'll be clear, you'll be relieved, and you'll be allowing yourself to actually be in your full potential. Each and every one of you have a different mission to your own soul, but it is your duty to bring it on into fruition. So out of 10, how much, or out of 100, it doesn't matter, how much do you feel that you're actually in fruition of your mission? We have Steph here tonight, and she's a midwife, and she knew that forever. That's what she wanted to do. And every day she's helping new souls to come to the world. She is welcoming them to the world. What an honor. Some people are death midwife. They are helping the soul, like there is birth doula and there is death doula. They are helping the soul to leave the body and to take that journey into the rainbow. Right? And that is okay as well. So what is it really that we need? We need to be aligned to ourselves. Simple. And that self-alignment is all that you need, because you know that you are ticking all your soul boxes. And whilst that you're ticking them, you're free. You're so, so free. Does that make sense? And do you have any questions? How did you go with the second language? None of you actually wrote back. What was the second language like? Oh, by the way, speaking of candles, on the 8th of December, there is going to be a sale at the clinic. I haven't decided if it's going to be on the 8th or the 9th. Potentially it will be on Friday the 9th if I'm going to take a aura photography gig. So probably will be on the 9th now that I'm thinking about it. So are you a slave or are you a master? Tell me. Write to me, a slave or a master. It's not a shame to write a slave. It's an awareness that is saying, I still have patterns that I need to work on. I still need to shift some stuff. That's all it is, because otherwise, what is it? You've done nothing wrong. You have good intentions. You're good people. Some people are crooks. Some people are thieves. Some people are liars. Some people tell you one thing, but they do the other. Some people promise you things, but then they do the other things. Those are narcissists. Those are evil people. Those are people who will steal your mind and your heart, and they wouldn't even have regret or shame. So I guess your awareness here will be to recognize those people in your life and to truly F them off. And if they've harmed you and hurt you too much, take precaution and utilize the law to help you. Because no one can and should get away with stealing your mind and stealing your heart. So do you have any people like this in your life? People whom attempted, potentially succeeded to harm you and hurt you? Any of them like this? They promised you things. They said that they will do it, but they never did. Or they did what was suited for them, and then when they didn't need you anymore, they effed you off. Remember, God is out there. God is in here. God is in here. God is everywhere. And God will keep people and things to the millimeter. So always make sure that you are clear and clean within yourself. Does that make sense? When you are clear within yourself, everything will flow for you. everything will be fully in the flow and will help you to make the changes that you need for yourself. So what can we do in order to make things better for you? What do you need in order to free yourself? Thanks, Gabe. So how are you going to support yourself? Be aligned with yourself. Be productive with yourself. Be loyal to yourself. Are you a slave or are you a master? So let me read you again, if you haven't watched last week. What does the master represent? And I'm going to do a special for all the remedies, for all the elixirs for the Christmas time. I'm going to do a beautiful sale as well. So I am a master. So this is my booklet with all my elixirs. Here we go. I am a master. Mastery over our emotional, mental, and spiritual self-destructiveness. Okay? I don't know if you're writing because it doesn't really come through. Sometimes it only comes at the end. So I apologize. I'm not answering you. So I'm a master. If you ever say, I'm ready to be my own master, I want to be the master of myself and of my own destiny. I am a victim in every situation. My partner is the boss of me. My boss bullies me more than anyone else at work. I'm ready to embrace self-actualization. This is where I made it. I'm ready to embrace self-actualization. I want to be in charge. So I want you to say with me. Hang on, after I'll take this. I'm going to put some on my hands. And just do this. I want you to say with me, I am the master in my life. I know what is right for me, and I now let go of all my victim mentality right here, right now. I now choose the light as my path and release any excessive behavior that harms me or others. It is safe for me to shine my light. And it has few energies. Hello, 1123. So it has mastery over emotion, super creative yet self-destructive, massive tantrums which cause distraction. It has the 𝗪𝗔𝗵𝗿, perfectionist who is driven to conquer and succeed, can self-sabotage with living to excess with alcohol, drugs, sex, and work-life balance. And it has frankincense, clearing, cleansing, mastery over heaven and earth, for self-doubt if one feels they have lost their connection with God or their higher intuition. So once that you are allowing yourself, there's a walker in the house. Once that you are allowing yourself to connect to that full potential of you, what does it mean? It means that your whole energy is going to be embracing that strength, that power, that joy, and that love. Because when you are mastering your own power, my biggest fan just entered to be next to my daughter. When you are in joy and in full alignment, what happens, do you think? You are fulfilling your mission. And this is where the success is happening. Do you have any questions? You are all very quiet. I need some feedback from you. Because this is how we work it. I'm here for you. I'm not just here to lecture. I want to hear you. I want to feel your energy and see how you are. Because when you are fully connected to yourself, you are the most powerful person, because no one can tell you what to do or how to do it. Does that make sense? What's amazing, Donna Marie? You are free. You can be totally free. And it's a choice. And I made this choice for myself. What does Whitney say? I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe, no matter what they take from me. They can't take away my dignity. Who doesn't like a good Whitney song, right? Anyway, let us do the reading. Do you have any questions? Because I can't see any. I can't see any more comments. Here is this amazing. Stop it, Stephanie. Stop it. Here's the deck from Survive to Thrive. So what I will do for you all, I'm going to continue my special of the Mind, Body, Spirit. And I'm going to give you the option to buy, when you buy 2 items, you can get the third one in half price. Okay? So you can buy 2 bundles and get the third bundle half price. So you can buy 2 elixirs and then the third one in half price. Or you can buy pendants, which again, I will still dedicate them for you and open them, and you get the third one half price. But you can get the pendant and, let's say, the magnesium or the card, and one of the other 2 will be the half price. Does that make sense? So I'm keeping this for you, and I believe that it's actually going to be live already on my website, but I needed to announce it to you. And the code word is love. How simple, right? Code word is love. And once that we have that love, we don't need anything else, right? So let us start with the reading. Whomever says me first will get it. So let us see. Who would like a reading? Who would like a reading? Me, Carrie Dordovich. We are starting with Facebook, people. Well done, Carrie. Okay, let's pull a card. Steph. Great. Let's stay. Let's do it. All right. Carrie, the card for you. Boom. Carrie, the card for you is I am a light worker. Hey, Catherine. I am a light worker. You are really stepping it up, Carrie. I want you to say with me, I am a light worker. My body is in its perfect expression. Each of my cells and every strand of my DNA are now in ultimate vitality. How awesome is that? Well done. Natalie, a card for you. Natalie, brave and ready to connect to life. Well done. I am now willing, ready, and able to step out of my comfort zone. It is safe for me to reconnect to life. It is safe for me to reconnect to life. Amazing. Who else? Simone. Insta, I'm coming to you in 5 seconds. If you want a card, just say me. Simone, the card for you is processing, which is awesome because that means that you will just do it fast. My processing methods are fast and accurate. My brain is now enjoying this freedom. My brain is now enjoying this freedom, which is awesome. Francis, one for me, one for you. Why not? So Francis, the card for you is communication. I am now willing, ready, and able to express my emotions in a constructive way. I communicate in a higher form of love. I communicate in a higher form of love. The card, the card for me is joy. I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the joy in my life. Remember what I said to you? It's exactly how it is when you are choosing to do what you want. This is, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Yes, we are doing a little karaoke session here. All right, I'm not sure if there's anyone else on Insta, however, on Facebook, however, Steph, your card is. Maybe we'll start to sing for you, step by step. Ooh, baby. All right, Stephanie, the card for you is Ms. Elaine. Melancholy. Are you a bit sad? I now choose to lift my sadness and fill myself with joy. You need to fill yourself with seeing me. Joy, joy, joy. So, this is the card. I now choose to lift my sadness and fill myself with joy. Okay, that's the card for you. Lift it up. Okay, next, Donna Marie. The card for you is coming into the light. Coming into the light. I am now part of the universal light collective family. I am now part of the universal light collective family. Okay? Marie 𝗬𝗏𝗂𝗃. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. The card for you is, first of all, I get a gold star for pronouncing it properly. The card for you is embrace. Embrace. I am now willing, ready, and able to embrace my mind, thoughts, and feeling into all positive expressions. I didn't see this card for a little while. That is awesome. I am now willing, ready, and able to embrace my mind, thoughts, and feelings into all positive expression. Jorge. Let's see if my fan here would like a card. Marie, I gave it to you. 1123 artistry. Let us do the card. 1123, your card is fearful yet courageous. You have a possibility, an opportunity to shift it into courage. So I'm now willing, ready, and able to be free of my fear. I am now willing, ready, and able to be free of my fear. Catherine, the card for you is Heart Center. Catherine, Heart Center. I am now willing, ready, and able to connect myself and the world through my heart. Start to do it through your heart. Okay? And Tash Rybarovsky, the card for you is timid. The card for you is timid. I am now safe and secure. I am now safe and secure. So no matter who has stressed you or pushed you, you are now safe and secure. And that's the main thing. Okay? Who else is there that would like a card? Love Kylie, are you still here? That's good. There is Love Kylie. There is Kylie 1009. Does that mean that you're a Virgo? And Michelle Magicalins. Wow, there are so many interesting surnames there. Okay, Musk, MSK317. Were you born on the 31st of July? I'm just guessing here. What are the code's name, right? So, MSK, you are a role model. I am now willing, ready, and able to be a positive example. I am now willing, ready, and able to be a positive example. Anyone else would like me to pull a card for them? It's a pleasure. It's a joy. You're welcome. It's not a problem. Anyone else would like a card? This is the time. So for those of you who are still thinking about Uluru, my course as well, 28 lessons in self-mastery, will start in February. Please start the registration now. It's going to be on 4 Tuesdays. The 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th of February. Okay? 7, 14. it's interesting because it fell exactly perfectly on the amount of lessons that you will learn in one evening. Because first evening you're learning, that's my book, 28 Lessons in Self-Mastery. And every week we are learning 7 lessons. So the first week we're learning 1 till 7, then we're doing 8 till 14, then 15 till 21, and then 22 till 28. Does that make sense? Can you see how the universe and God loves us by doing this? So that's awesome. The remedy, the elixir is I am a master. Feel free. You can always DM me. You can pick it up from the clinic if you're in Caulfield. If not, I can send it to you all over Australia. It doesn't really matter. All over the world. Who cares? It's good. Anyone else would like a card? Hey, 𝗵𝗃𝗍𝗵𝗔. All the way what? From Canada? Oh, your grandpa passed away on that day. See, I knew it was an important day. 𝗵𝗃𝗍𝗵𝗔. Here is your card. Happiness. I am now willing, ready, and able to have happiness in my life. I am happiness. I am now willing, ready, and able to have happiness in my life. I am happiness. Okay? More than this by 𝗵𝗃𝗿. Hello, and 𝗵𝗃𝗿. So who would like still a card? This is almost at the end. Still have a chance though to get an affirmation card for the week and to the strength of it. A card, a card, a card. Remember, there's a little delay. Let me bring a card for all of us. So the card for all of us is enlightenment. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. This is a very positive, happy message for all of us. So, this is what we're doing. This is how we do it. Boom. So again, I just want to thank you for coming, listening, doing. We're uploading this at the end of this live to both Instagram and YouTube and the Facebook group, of course. But it's very, very awesome to do it in the live energy, because like this, you're actually receiving kind of extra intention and blessings, and it's connected to you. The cards are on my website, or call me, or email me, or DM me. This is empowerment cards, 74 of them, only $40, right? And my book, 28 Lessons in Self-Mastery, only $30. Bundle them at $65. Well, all I can say is that I will sign them for you, give you beautiful energy for it, and release it all. So if you don't have any questions for me, or if you don't have anything else to say, well, I just want to thank you and to wish you all the very best. And you're awesome. Remember to go to my website and do the sale, get for the sale. And the code word is love. Love, exciting and news. Enjoy this new moon. Have fun and lots of love. And God bless us all. Take care. Let it flow. It comes back to you.